Hi everyone, this is Ryan Jones and I want to welcome you to this short demonstration of the PDS Trader, the Payday Stocks Trader. This is a software program that is designed to make it easy to quickly find the best opportunities for trading 4 different strategies on weekly options. And those 4 different strategies are covered calls, naked puts, and of course naked puts are very similar to covered calls, only one less transaction, and sometimes you can get a better price. So it trades covered calls, naked puts, and it also analyzes for debit calendar spreads as well as credit calendar spreads. And of course, you can look for in the money, at the money, or out of the money spreads as well. And that is just the tip of the iceberg. I'll talk a little bit more about the upcoming plans for the PDS Trader. We just released this. What you're looking at is a live version. It is connected through Juno Trade. We're live executing through Juno Trade right now, and you can see that the data is live. And what I have here is I have displayed all of the calls based on the 12/14 expiration, which happens to be tomorrow. Today, doing the video, it's 12/13, so there's just one day left on these options. And it analyzes them and provides you the best opportunities based on whatever criteria that you're looking for. Obviously, the best are the max flat gain and the protection numbers, so you can sort by either of those. And the max flat gain is what I like to sort by. And you can see that there are several 2%, almost 2% opportunities with just one day left on these for a covered call. Then you can compare those with the puts. And sometimes you can get a better deal on the puts, and of course it's one less transaction, so it's one less commission. So if you can do the put, I do the put as opposed to a covered call. Obviously, if you can get a better return on the covered call, then you choose the covered call. And then it provides the different expiration dates. So for example, here are the 12/22 puts that expire on 12/22, and of course there's some pretty good opportunities there. We've got a 6% here in AMRN. That's a good one, and that is, that's out of the money. So, and by the way, green represents out of the money, orange represents in the money. And then of course you can also sort by extrinsic value, so it does separate the extrinsic value from the intrinsic value, so you know exactly what it is, and that's what the max flat gain is based on, the extrinsic value. And then you can take a look at the max protection numbers and make your decision. Now, if there's a trade that you want to take, then you just basically click on trade. It auto-fills everything in for you, and you just place the order. And you can change any of these. Obviously, I like to sell the options. You can sell. You can also buy if you find some good options that you want to buy, but I'm not a huge option buyer. So it autofills with sell, and then you just place the order, and that's that. It's a one-step process, very simple. Then it also displays the spreads, and it displays all of the different spread opportunities based on calendar spreads, and of course weekly options are available, and then there's also additional weekly options available for the ETFs. So a lot of the ETFs expire every week, and you actually have access to them for longer than a week. Of course, the weekly options come on the board every Thursday, expire the following Friday, 8 days later. But it tracks everything. It looks for everything that has a weekly option associated with it, and you can take a look at all of the different spreads if you want, and track all the different spreads. I've got open the calls, expiration 12/22 versus 1/19. And I like to sort by the EV ratio. And the EV ratio is the extrinsic value ratio, so it separates the extrinsic value from the sell price, buy price. Of course, again, orange is in the money and green is out of the money. So here's a call. It's a 97.50 call for Nike, and the price is at 97.70, so it's in the money by 20 cents basically, and you can see that the sell price is 231 versus an EV ratio of 211, so that accounts for the difference between the strike and the current price in the market. So this is a pretty good trade right now. It's almost at the money basically, and with 1 week left on the 12/22 option, that's $2 of extrinsic value that you'll be bringing in. So you'll pay about 99 cents for this particular spread, and your max profit potential is 231. So you get better than a 2-to-1 profit potential ratio on this. And if you want to trade it, you just click on the trade button and it automatically fills everything in, just like on the puts. And you can change any of this, and you can change the price, and then you just click on place order, and it will place the order. So it's a very simple process. Now, if you don't have Juno Trade, you can still do all of this except trade. If you don't have Juno Trade, we do collect the data. It is delayed by 10 minutes, but this is not like an instant, fast trading type scenario. These opportunities usually last for hours and sometimes days, but it will update the data every 5 minutes, every 10 minutes, whatever, however often you want to have it update the data. It'll automatically do that, and then provides you with constant access to whatever trade opportunities that you want to take a look at. And then also with the non-Juno version, which everyone has access to. If you don't have a Juno account, you just simply log in as a non-Juno user when you open the program, and it will provide you the ability to track the trades. So you instead of trade, it'll say track over here, and you just click on the track button, and it'll start to track that trade until its conclusion. And you can literally create like a track record, a hypothetical track record on making different picks. Now, that kind of flows right into the things that we have in store for PDS Trader in the future. We just released this and a couple of days ago, and we're going to be adding stuff. We're already in the middle of adding a bunch of stuff. For example, we're going to be adding strike-based spreads, so same expiration date but different strikes. So you'll be able to analyze those and then trade either debit or credit spreads with those. We'll be adding advanced filtering functionality so that you can really narrow down exactly the kinds of opportunities that you're looking for. And of course, we'll give suggestions, but you can have it filter based on multiple different types of filters. And then we will also allow for tracking based on those filters. So if you determine exactly what you're looking for, you can have the program automatically track all of the opportunities that meet your filter and produce almost an automated track record that way. So you can analyze your different ideas. And of course, we'll have suggestions for filters and what we like to use when those are available. And then eventually you'll also be able to auto trade. So you'll filter down and you'll say, okay, these are the opportunities that I'm looking for. This is how I want to enter. This is how I want to exit. And then you'll have other limitations like maximum open positions, maximum risk per trade, things like that. And you'll be able to just set it and it'll automatically trade a strategy as well. So those are the kinds of things that we have in store. Some of these things, the filtering should be available within the next 30 days. The auto filtering and the auto tracking should be available within about 3 months, and then the auto trading should be available within about 4 to 6 months. And we've made a lot of progress. It wouldn't surprise me if we beat those dates. So we're making good progress on this stuff. If you want to get involved in PDS Trader right now, where we are with version 1, there's a special discount. It's $497 for a year license, and you'll never have to pay an upgrade fee. And we include the course as well. I have a 4-hour course that explains all 4 of the strategies that I talked about: the debit calendar spreads, the credit calendar spreads, the put options, and the covered calls. 4-hour course that explains those very thoroughly. It's $297, but we throw that in for free for right now. That's on a limited basis. That won't always be for free, and the price of the PDS Trader will also be going up. So for right now, you can get both of those for $497. It's a great deal, and just go to the link provided in the email that contain this video. All right, I hope you enjoyed it. There will be more extensive videos, and obviously once you buy, there's a lot more information on the strategies as well through the course. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.